What's up, vinyl community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live as always from the man cave. Very similar to my last video. Probably going to come to the same result, but I wanted to talk about it nonetheless. To keep matters short, I'm a pretty busy man. I don't have very much time to get in here and listen to records, to be honest with you, but I got a little bit of time now, so I figured I'd knock out a quick video, listen to a couple, clean some while I have a chance. It's really a relaxing routine for me. I clean them, log them away on Discogs, file them away alphabetically like I always do, and then yeah, hey, I mean, to keep that short though, happy Sunday afternoon to all of you. Hope you guys are having a great day. Great weekend, spending some time with your family and friends. It's been an eventful one for me so far. My family had, me, my wife, and my daughter adopted a dog yesterday. Her name's Mishka. She's a 3-year-old Rottweiler. Coming up, I was never allowed to have dogs in the house, and now I get out, and my wife and I love dogs. We had our golden retriever, and had her for 17 years, and then we got Bondo, our Rottweiler. We love him. I love him so much, and I just fell in love with the breed. And so when we found out that there was a 3-year-old purebred Rottweiler that was at a shelter 20 minutes from here and had been here for a year, inexplicably, we had to save her. So she's here with us now, and her name is Mishka, like I said. So happy weekend for us. But I'm taking a little bit of time, listen to some records. So historically, I've never really been one to go for the super duper audiophile presses, because a lot of times, there'll be like a Steely Dan album that you could probably find on the racks for $12, and historically, my opinion on that's always been, why spend $140 or whatever for an audiophile press of something that's so readily available, something like that. But then UHQR by Analog Productions started doing, a couple of my favorite jazz albums of all time. Like they've got, a couple of Bill Evans releases coming down the pipe that I'll probably grab. And they've got Miles Davis's Kind of Blue, which I hadn't grabbed yet, but I'm going to. And, they had ballads, which I reviewed in my last video, I think. It was either my last video or the video before that. And then this one. I think this one came before ballads, I'm not sure. But it's John Coltrane's A Love Supreme. I go back and forth as to whether or not it's my favorite album of all time, any genre. I go back and forth. I can tell you this. It is the album that got me into jazz music. I saw a reissue 15 years ago in a local record store, and I grabbed it because, to be honest with you, it's like at that time I wasn't really listening to jazz, but I grabbed it because it's like, hey, I need to be able to say I have this album, and I got home and I just threw it on out of curiosity one night and fell in love. Just absolutely loved it. Then I had to have every jazz album I could get my hands on. So then I had to upgrade my press. I got an original stereo, and then that wasn't good enough. And then I had to have an original mono, and that's good enough. The only way that could be topped is if I found one like, oh my God, mint. And then I would splurge for that one. But so far, that's my forever copy. And then this was announced, and I had to have this. So got some trade credit from my boy Dylan at Noble Records. Went up there and snagged this bad boy. So it has yet to even be opened. I think I got it a few months ago. So why not open it for you guys? Someday I'll splurge for one of those record opening nights. Probably not. I open all my records with that. Why not? Let this plastic whoop me today. There you go. So here we are. Nice sturdy box. I really like it. I had a lot of people in the comments on my ballads video that were saying that they thought that the box ran the price up. The box and the packaging ran the price up, and it probably did a little bit. And I really like the presentation, to be completely honest with you. But you're probably right. Maybe offer another option where you just do a nice sturdy gatefold. I will tell you there is one option in here that I do like, and I wouldn't want to give up, and that is the booklet. I really like the booklet, but you can include that in a sturdy gatefold. but I really like it. So read through this when I get some time. But the same thing that came with ballads comes with this nice sturdy gatefold package. You know, they got future releases or whatever coming here, which is cool. And then let you know everything that went into the pressing, you know, that's neat. Not necessary, but it's neat. And then of course, you know, you got the records themselves on, I guess it's either white or clear vinyl, whichever way you would describe it. Comes in these nice sturdy, not these nice clear audiophile sleeves, which I love. And then of course you got the gatefold itself, and of course it's beautiful. Then, you know, I'm sure most of you guys know about the gatefold for this classic, this monster of an album. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's find out how this one sounds, shall we? So right away, for me, this is already, in my opinion, probably the greatest opening track in the history of jazz music. I just love the way it comes in and builds the anticipation for the album. So the sound is amazing. Whether or not it's $150 amazing, I guess you guys will have to decide for yourselves. I'm personally a big fan, and like I said, I'm not usually one to splurge on an audiophile release just of any old standard album. If the album sold 10 million copies, I don't need an audiophile. But I'm only speaking for myself there. If you're the type of person that needs a $150 audiophile copy of Steely Dan's Asia, then go grab it. Shit, get it. There's obviously a demand for it. They wouldn't keep putting them out. In terms of this one myself, I know I'm a big fan of ballads, and I'm a big fan of this pressing already. I can already tell you that. I'm going to keep grabbing every jazz album that they put out, honestly. Like I said, I still need Kinda Blue, and I'm going to grab the 2 Evans that they just announced. And, hey, so that's what I'd say to you guys in terms of it. The quality is amazing, as you guys can hear in the background over top of my stupid voice. You probably have to be here listening to Coltrane. But that's my 2 cents on the matter. Is I highly recommend this pressing if you're a fan of this album, and why the hell would you not be? And if you're not a fan of this album, then why in the hell are you watching me run my mouth? So anyway, hope everybody has a wonderful time this weekend. Spend the time with family, with your animals, with some music, have a cold beer, have a couple of drinks, and till next time, till next video.